For the best part of 1,000 years, the kings and queens of England and Britain have been crowned at Westminster Abbey in a ceremony that has changed little throughout the centuries. The coronation ceremony will begin at around 10 o'clock GMT after a procession from Buckingham Palace. It is set to be shorter than that of his mother 70 years ago, at about 2 hours long compared to almost 4 hours earlier. A much larger procession will depart the Abbey, made up of armed forces from Britain and across the Commonwealth. The King and Queen will travel in the Gold State Coach, which was commissioned in 1760. Charles will take an oath to uphold the law and the Church of England. Sitting on the historic coronation chair known as St. Edward's chair, and containing the stone of destiny, he will be anointed by the Archbishop of Canterbury, the spiritual leader of the worldwide Anglican Communion, with holy oil consecrated in Jerusalem. It is the center point of the ceremony and signals the conferment of God's grace on the sovereign. A new screen will provide absolute privacy during that moment. Charles will also be presented with various hugely ornate golden orbs, scepters, swords, and a ring. They all form part of the crown jewels and variously symbolize the monarch's power, authority, and duties, and the power of God. The Archbishop will then place the heavy St. Edward's crown used in coronations for the last 350 years upon his head. Charles will then leave the Abbey wearing a different crown, the imperial state crown. The public will be invited to swear allegiance to the monarch and to his heirs and successors. Charles will wear robes of crimson and purple silk velvet at the coronation ceremony, which were once worn by his grandfather, King George VI, at his own coronation in 1937.
Just asked to go for the coronation ceremony of King Charles III. This is what the mood is like right here in London. People have been gathering here through the day, way before the coronation service is to begin, just to be able to be as close to the route that the royal couple will be taking as they make their way from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey, where the coronation service will be held. And these are people who they will be camping through the night. They've come from different parts of the UK and from different parts of the world. You're here from Quebec, Canada?
Yeah, from Quebec, Canada.
And for how long have you been here already?
For 10 days.
For 10 days? You've come specially for the coronation?
Yes, only for the coronation. I'm a big fan of the monarchy and I studied to be an history teacher, so today it's a historical event.
What is it like to be able to witness an event that's happening after 70 years?
It's really fun and it's really a nice ambience here, and yeah, just having a great time.
And for how long have you been planning to make your way to London, and why not watch on TV?
When they announced the date of the coronation, I bought my ticket in the second after.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's just a sample of the enthusiasm that we're seeing here on the streets of London. Hundreds of thousands of people will be on the streets as the coronation service, the procession, in fact, will be passing through some of the most iconic spots of London, and they want to be able to witness that procession.